Libra. I forgot who I was doing this reading for. I did a weird camera angle view right now because this glare is coming in my window so much, so. Welcome, Libra. I was thinking about this guy that used to have the hots for me back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I mean like 10 years ago. But he was recently married, and I feel like he felt like he made a huge mistake once he met me. I don't know, this guy he's just popping up in my head right now for some reason. And then he's a Scorpio. So I don't know if you're like messing with somebody who's a Scorpio, or maybe somebody from back in the day wanted to date you, but didn't get the chance to date you for whatever reason, and now they want the chance. I don't know, this guy just randomly popped in my head today. And like we had the hots for each other, but I don't fuck around with married men. Never have, never will. I know a lot of people who mess around with people who are married. That's a contract vow I will not be a part of. All right. The birds just started chirping. They're having a conversation outside the window right now. Ooh, sexy engagement ring. I like you. Heartbroken. See? Oh, shit. I feel like this is a reading about somebody who likes somebody, but they're engaged. And it's heartbreaking. It's breaking this person's heart. And I think it's hurting the person who's engaged. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so psychic. Look at this. Heart with a key. So this engagement ring has made a commitment. Okay. They have a heart and key already with somebody. But they met you and they're like, that's the one. But I just married or I just engaged this other person. So we've got cassette under I like you. I'm going to say, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I feel like this is an air sign with a water sign. So I'm going to say that Libra is the I like you. You like this person who's engaged. And this engagement person is the Scorpio. And maybe why this person came up, because they are a Scorpio, and Scorpio technically is death. So this person might be in death energy right now, and they're making a transition to leave this person because not only are you heartbroken about it, but so are they. Like, this person is going to do the right thing. Like, they're not going to just make a commitment with somebody knowing that one day they'll divorce them and come to you. Like, they're not going to be a coward. Okay, this person's not a coward. And we got coffee cup, wedding rings, hammer. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Okay. Kind of got a little bit more of the situation. Okay. So, we've got the sword with the rose, addiction, and the phoenix for this Scorpio death energy. Okay. What I feel like this person is going to talk to you. Okay. And this is something that if this involves you, you're going to have to be really fucking open about. And I say that you're going to have to be because I'm not telling you what to do, but this is a situation where you have to be really open-minded about what is going to happen next and really trustworthy that when people say things to you, they actually mean it. Okay? So why I say that now is because this person, okay, this Scorpio, has had a really hard time with some addiction in their life. Okay? And they've chosen to have a safe place to go with somebody so then they could get over this addiction. And whatever this addiction is, it's something that's controlling them, okay? And it's also something about codependent. They could be codependently riding on this person. This person might not have a lot of money, and maybe this other person does, okay? And they're riding kind of on that money until they get through this addiction. They could be addicted to their partner, right? It could be something like they've been together since they were like 16 or 17 and now they're in their 40s and they're like, okay, like you've been half my life or 3/4 of my life and I only know you because I'm addicted to you. I need to get off this and off this ride because I can't do another 30 years living a lie. This person wants the truth, okay? And they want to know why they did what they did with this person that they're engaged to, because yes, it's engagement ring, but they could be married. They could have a long-standing commitment. Okay, that's the whole thing. It's a union. It's an eternity union. It's a commitment. So this person could be married and they made a vow that said till death do you part, and they actually took it fucking seriously. And they might have made the wrong mistake walking down the aisle to begin with, but they actually stuck true to what they said they were going to do. Okay, so, but they're rising, okay? They're entering a new phase and they're transforming. And that's why I feel like they're going to come through on you. And because this could be a transition where now they're realizing that this whole journey was maybe to get to you, okay? Or was to get down the road that they got on, and then that road led them to you, right? So this coffee cup and wedding rings and hammer, they're trying to, they honestly, the way that I see it is they are going to work on this persistently. So not only are they going to work at getting out of this engagement with this person, because they're going to have to be brutally honest with this person too, or they're going to keep them completely in the light, out of the light. I feel like this person's going to keep them in the light, which is why I wanted to say in the light, because if this person's not a douchebag, then I highly doubt they're going to be a douchebag to the person that they're with right now. They're going to be honest, they're going to be open, they're going to be mature about it. Okay? So they're not going to sabotage what they've already got. They're just going to wean their way out of it, which is what anybody does. Okay? So they kind of make some promise to you, like, listen, I'm going to do this, and I just need to know that you've got my back. You know, that you're going to be here, because I mean, this person's already going to do what they do when they realize what they've been in forever. But if they've got you on the side, which I'm not saying to keep you on the side as something, as a motivation, but they could be using you as a motivation to do what they're doing, even though they know at this point in time they have to get out of it no matter what. Okay? So this person, okay, now I'm getting to the Libra. I feel like the Libra, which I'm just saying is I don't know, an air sign, I'm not sure, this other person, they're kind of in some type of outdated thinking, okay? So you might know this person from the past, okay? You met them before, like you met them, again, back in the day or something like that, and you're still playing the events of, like, this person getting married and getting everything they want. So you're like, you may still think that this person's super happy with this other person, and they're not, okay? So we got, for this Libra, we got the dragonfly, we got sunglasses, and we've got healthy choices. So I think that this Libra has kind of like gaslighted this person out of their life. As in, they don't really think about this married person. They don't think about this person committed, which is why this coffee cup is going to come in handy, because soon the union meets again, right? There is communication. There's a breakage, and then communication opens up, right? And this Libra, this dragonfly energy is, I feel like once this person finds out that this married person, this engaged person, this Scorpio energy is not happy, it's going to put a lot of clarity into their way of thinking. Because they're still thinking that it's 10 years ago or 5 years ago or 3 years ago or 6 months ago. They're still there. They don't know that this other person is now in 2023 getting they shit together, right? So this is kind of this Libra has made healthier choices, and I think why they've chosen to rise as much as they have is so then when this situation crosses their threshold, they're mature enough to deal with it. That's how I feel. Being lighthearted, things coming to a light, they're adapting, they're changing, which means that when this person says what they need to say, then it's going to change their life and the way that they've been thinking this whole time. Like, I really feel like this is going to be something that has to be worked on really hard. But as long as both people are working on it, then it's easy. It's when one person's working and the other one isn't. That's when a relationship is hard. Okay. I have pasty mouth. I'm always thirsty. Okay. I'm also getting the song in my head right now, Taking Back Sunday, and the song is called Flicker and Fade, or Flicker Fade. I don't know if there's and in between it. And it's about, he's singing about a girl that he's in love with, and the part that's playing over my head is, you can run away if you want to. He wouldn't stop you from running away, and there is always a place for you when you come back. So it's almost like maybe you ran away from this person, but they've held this space for you. That's maybe why they were married. They just held the space down because they knew one day you'd come back. And when you have to run away, honestly, it can give you the best perspective on life ever. Because you get out of your comfort zone and you get into the world that's right in front of you, and you have to live every day in the moment, changes a lot of your perspective on life. Running away isn't the worst thing. So then sometimes you have something to come back to. Okay. Where's Libra's cards? Okay. These were on the bottom. All in reverse. Soap opera, the High Priest, the Four of Pentacles, Vampire, and the Chariot. Whoa. Ooh, okay. Lots of energy. Okay. I hate when my white cards get dirty. I'll tell you. I'm such a clean freak. Like, stop cleaning, Whitney. Stop. Okay, let's read. Something big is going on here. So it looks like this is the money read. I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we'll start down the road. We got soap opera with Seven of Pentacles. So it seems like right away you've had to wait for some actress or actor to finish playing the game. Okay? Finish the movie, finish the scene, finish the set, something like that. You've had to sit and wait for somebody to finally play out their last role. Okay? Then we got shadow side with the high priest. It's maybe during this time of waiting, you could have uncovered some darkness hiding inside of you, and you cleansed it. Okay? During this waiting period. And then we've got Four Pentacles with the old Weeping Willow. The swamps of sadness. Again, during this time, it could have been a long time of having to hold on to your money and not really a big time of being able to spend, right? Like if you're uncovering something and you've noticed like over the last 20 years, you've been massively depressed, or like the last 40 years, you've been depressed and you don't know why. Okay. Why you allowed your heart to break, or why your heart's been broken, or something like that. But you had the money was there to allow this sadness and this darkness to come out. Okay? Because there was a vampire hiding somewhere in your life. And I think that's probably like this is trauma and tarot. We talk about traumatic events that occurred in our lives that aren't necessarily healable, like a wound from an object, right? A lot of things are a lot more hidden. It's almost easier sometimes to have visible scars on the surface than to have scars on the inside. So you uncovered this vampire, okay, that's obviously been siphoning off you and hiding in the darkness, this soap opera queen, okay? And I call her drama queen because men can be drama queens as much as women can be drama queens. Let's face it. This card is sexless, okay? And that realization that something's been sucking the life out of you, okay, secretly sucking the life out of you, has got you to this point. And see how those horses are kind of like going against each other? Like we've got the Chariot and the Knight of Swords. So, but what it is that on the table, the Chariot's moving forward and the Knight of Swords is moving backwards, moving towards the past. So I feel like there's been this huge light bulb that's come on in the last little while, and this energy of this sadness is bringing somebody forward with their truth. Okay? So as we move through the cards, like this, we get the moving on card. Okay? The Ten of Wands with the box. So somebody being able to move out of a position that was really restricting. Okay? And opening up a new compass. Okay? A new direction to get away from things that are lurking below. Okay? So it's like the soap opera queen, while she was living out her best role or his best role, you did undercover work for yourself and got rid of the lurking feelings below, the reason why you're scared, the reason why the dark isn't your friend, things like that, right? Uncovering some stuff about yourself, okay? And the truth is kind of cold. Okay, I do feel like not only is it the energy that's reflecting around you is winter, so it's cold, but also the things that you've uncovered is cold. There's people around you that have been cold. The stories are cold. The situation has been cold. And that's why it took so long to get you out of the box, because you're freezing. Who wants to come out of a box when they're freezing? Nobody. Okay, and if this has been somewhat torturous, Okay, and this has been as a large increment of time. This hasn't been just a couple of weeks. This has been a large expansion of time that this has happened for, okay? Then we get the Magician, where it's like there's time for a change, and I feel like this change is coming in these cold weeks ahead, right? There's a shift. There's a massive shift because the stagnation has been so long while you've just been watching this actress play a role right in front of you while you are being authenticious, right? And then we've got the Sun with the Knight of Pentacles. So the Sun comes out for the Knight to plant, okay? And that's where money comes in, okay? Because the Sun comes in. That's why we got Mimosa and we got the Hermit. It's okay now for the Hermit to grow his crops. Is exactly what I'm getting. Like, it's cheers. The Sun has come out, and now the magic of the universe is going to allow me to plant this pentacle and get out of whatever hibernation I've been in. Plus, I feel like this could be from Virgo season to Cancer season, which is almost a full year. Because now if we go to Virgo, we're looking at March, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months. So this is like a 6-month cycle that's happening for somebody. That's how long this is going to take, unfortunately. But the majority of it comes out in the cold season. Once the spring comes, once that summer sun starts to set, that's where this pentacle is going to burst. It's not like you have to wait to plant it. It's only a matter of time, right? It's timing now for somebody. And I feel like in the coming days, you're going to plant this. If there's good weather around you, then subconsciously, you will plant this pentacle. Subconsciously. You will do it because you know that the Sun is going to grow it. Thanks for watching. Moonshine out.